Okay, we're in the Cull Income and Replacement Purchases tab. Here we're going to figure the costs of purchasing bred replacements and bulls, as well as the income gained from selling some cull bulls and cull cows. This is pretty straightforward if you just go down the list, but I'll quickly go through it for you guys anyway. The Lug Nut Ranch bought 3 replacement bulls this year, averaging $5,800. That's $17,500 that they spent on replacement bulls. Okay, that's how you read this. So they also sold 3 cull bulls, averaging 2,100 pounds at 90 bucks a hundredweight, or 90 cents a pound. That's probably pretty high for cull bulls right now, but just put in whatever the current cull bull price is. Their net cost for bull purchases is just what they spent on replacements minus what they got for their cull bull sales. Okay. They also bought 40 head of bred replacements from their heifer development business at 1,600 bucks a piece. That's $64,000 the Lug Nut Ranch spent on their bred replacement heifers. Here's a section for if you sold any bred cows. They did not, but they did sell 39 head of cull cows, averaging 1,200 pounds at $72 a hundredweight, or 72 cents a pound. Once again, if that's high, just put in whatever the current cull values are. Their net costs for bred replacements are just what they spent on their bred replacements minus what they got for their cull income. On a per cow basis, that's $93 in replacement costs per cow. Okay, that's per cow in the breeding herd, right? And in that production profile tab, we had figured that we have 325 head of breeding animals, and we're going to get some of these costs in a per cow basis. Moving down, the beef cow inventory is going to transfer directly over from our cow herd inventory change worksheet. Remember, that was where we determined the value of our herd at the beginning and at the end of the year, and any changes in value throughout the year, right? So in this case, our herd was worth 1,700 bucks less at the end of the year than it was at the beginning. We had a cow die, and that was just a total loss. Okay, so we're gonna have to replace her too. Our total net cost for bulls and bred replacements is what it cost us to replace the bulls, right? Minus that income that we got for selling our cull bulls. The same thing for our replacement heifers, minus what it cost us, or what we got from selling our cull cows. And then we had some death loss we had to replace also, right? So on a per cow basis, each cow in our breeding herd had to pony up $134, give or take, as a measure of cow herd depreciation, right? To eventually replace herself in the cow herd. That's an annual cost, and that's a cash cost to our operation, right? We know that a herd of 3- and 4-year-old cattle is worth a heck of a lot more than a herd of 9- and 10-year-old cattle, right? So in order to keep our herd value up, we're going to have to put money back in towards replacing those animals as they fall out of our herd. And the only way to do that, right, is through calf sales. If we're treating this as its own individual business, we're going to say, okay, well, those cows in our breeding herd have to shoulder those costs of eventually replacing themselves, right? So that's what we're going to call a measure of depreciation in our cow herd, and we're going to say that's a cash cost to our cow-calf business. Remember our unit cost of production, how much it's costing us to produce a pound of calf. We already said we sold those calves for $1.67 per pound. We're going to be chipping away at that gross value that we've created, right, with these input costs, and our replacement costs are 29 cents per pound of calf produced. So we're chipping away at that gross value produced right now.